How's it going there, everyone? It's Mr. Zeno here, bringing us another Taboo Tattoo anime episode discussion. And for today's segment, folks, we're going to be talking about episode 11, guys. And wow, guys. Wow. This episode, guys, I personally feel like this episode, there was a lot of action going on, but the overall aspect of this anime episode, guys, was literally was kind of horrible. And the way I'm saying that it's horrible, guys, is because there was so many battles and events that were going on within the anime episode itself, guys. You know, this anime episode could have spanned for at least 3 episodes. Or 2. You know, in my own honest opinion, it could have spanned at least 2 episodes. But no. It literally was running its course. I feel like it was the animator's way of saying that, you know, we can't waste any more time, so let's get rid of all the battles and put it all in one fight. I would say one episode, so that way the next and last and final episode would be the final episode against the major villain. That's my honest opinion of how it literally felt like to me. And I'm here thinking like, wow, that's a really horrible way to end an anime. I mean, come on, guys. Taboo Tattoo, I mean, you gotta give credit for it. It is a very good anime. And my honest opinion, I think it is a good anime because of the fact that the story itself could have gone a lot better if it wasn't quickly paced. If they dragged out some certain scenes and certain events and certain arcs that were involved in it, I think the story would have been really well. Like, for instance, the time skip that was shown in a couple of episodes before. You know, why a random time skip? You know, like, there could have been something else going along in that time skip to train Seigi. But no, all this that was going on, guys, I personally was thinking, wow. You know, this anime could have been so much better without all the quick pacing events that was happening on there. You know. But nonetheless, though, guys, even the villains themselves, they feel bland, guys. The reason I say it's bland, because they're only given, like, I would say, a one-sided personality, but we aren't giving any backstories as to why they became villains. Why did they join Princess Adia's army? Were they blackmailed bride? You know, we're not too sure. You know, like, it just doesn't make any sense as to what's going on now, because like I said, I feel like they're literally trying to finish this anime now, since there's only about to be at least one more episode next, and Princess Adia's fight is going to be the bulk of the anime of the next episode, in my honest opinion. Maybe that's why they were going to put it on, I would say, for the last episode, because in this episode they did, I would say, Lisa versus Izzy, with Seigi fighting Cal, Lawrence and Tony fighting against Laka. You know, it's like all these fights were ensuing, you know, and they kind of like made the battles very quickly paced, you know, as to like wonder, like, you know, there could have been something else more along the ways, and each of them could have more time to shine in the episodes. But nonetheless, you know, there were still very funny moments in this episode. Don't get me wrong, there were legendary actual scenes in this episode, but there's nothing more I could say about that, man. You know, it's kind of horrible to say that they're kind of finishing the anime in a very horrible way, guys. That's my honest opinion. I feel like they're doing it in a horrible way. Like Taboo Tattoo, if it was I would say done in a better way, I think it would have been a greater anime itself for this season. Like I said, the fight scenes are very well done, guys. I give props to the anime saying, you know, I love the way that you're doing the fight scenes. I love the way that, you know, they're being choreographed, but it's just the story with it is kind of like, oof, like, you know, like they're kind of scrambling it together and just saying, okay, here you go, guys. Here you go. Here's it for you guys, you know. That's my honest opinion, guys. Like, that's the way I see how Taboo is kind of unfolding right now in these episodes themselves. But like I said, you know, like I said, there was legendary scenes that were actually involved. There was a Tenga Topen Goran Lagan scene with Izzy punching Lisa, where she just literally said, better grit your teeth. Bam! Right there in Lisa's freaking jawline right there, and freaking Iltamash pops out from her body. And you know, I'm here wondering, okay, Iltamash is there. Out of all the villains, Iltamash is still alive. She only got knocked out unconscious, but that's my babe right there out of this anime. That's my babe. Iltamash is a freaking beast. Cute, kawaii, you name it. She is so cuddly. But, like I said, Iltamash is the only villain that I said they actually gave credit to in this anime series that actually kind of made sense. And they give a pretty good backstory, I would say. They took the time to actually showcase her and give her some more meaning behind her. You know, that's the way I see it. Like, she's a more redefined character in this series, guys. That's why, like I said, Iltamash, I give props to Amber at least giving some time to give her some spotlight. But like I said, the other villains, no, they're just kind of giving me like a little I would say a Mickey Mouse kind of thing going on with them. And I'm like thinking, like, why would you guys do that to these villains? You know, the anime itself is great if the good guys and the villains are, I would say, choreographed and scripted well. That's how you make a good anime. But with this one, no, guys, it's it just irritates me, you know, that the fact that they're doing that to this pretty good anime, that it should have done been better, or it should at least been scripted better too. Actually, that's like I said, I'm just like ranting and repeating myself because I'm like a little bit irritated at that fact, you know. But like I said, oh, and another legendary scene that was actually involved in that series today was I believe his name was Tony. He was like this black character in there. It was so hilarious. It was like a Star Wars reference. I don't know what his power was. I'm assuming it's like he had like a highlighter, or I don't know what kind of like a pen. I don't know what it was. It was kind of hard to tell what it really was. But he kind of waves it like a wand. And he literally said, "May the Force be with you." And he literally, I would say, obstructs his hand, and you literally see Laka's face get like burned off, as if Tony actually like brushed off his skin with that. And I thought to myself, that is freaking hilarious, man. Like, what is such huge Star Wars reference that they even gave that pen or flashlight, whatever that thing was, they gave it a green glow to it, as to say like, here you go, man, like a little mini lightsaber, you kind of say. I thought that was the highlight of the episode, and that with the good and Lagan reference. Those two are, I would say, the highlight of the episode. The rest, not so much. You know, I would say with Seigi versus Cal's fight, it was bound to happen. You know, don't get me wrong, the fight was pretty well choreographed. Okay, and like I said, Seigi was fighting pretty good, but Cal's character, I was wondering, why did she join Princess Aria? She could have been done better. She could at least join the good guy side and say, you know what, you know, BB, I should be on BB side and focus on BB instead of saying I want to be better than BB. You know, if you want to be better than BB, you should be under BB, or at least be friends and say, you know what, I've been on the wrong side because of the fact that I'm letting my emotions take the control of me, instead of say thinking with a clear thought. That's my opinion with Cal's character. I don't know why she was still a villain. Like, I feel like her character should have been the character that had redemption and said, you know what, I'm redemption and I'm having thoughts that about what I've done in the past. Now I should actually go ahead and turn it to the good side. That's my honest opinion on Cal's character. Now, Princess Aria's character in this episode, they showcase how strong she was again. But like I said, you know, we all know that she's terribly, terribly strong. And she took care of Seigi, because, you know, Seigi did take care of Cal. And by the way, Cal died. Rest in peace, Cal. Beautiful woman, but she died in this episode. There is no way to, I would say, bring her back after that fight. Yeesh. Harsh fight. But with Princess Aria, there was nothing that Seigi had done. Seigi was actually taken care of. So that goes to show as to what's going to happen in the next episode, because we don't know if Seigi's powers can now at least take Princess Aria's down. Because Princess Aria has like a whole bunch of powers and super transformations. We don't know what's gonna happen with Princess Aria. Will she go to a godly form? Like I said, like I told you, the villains are becoming very bland now. They're becoming very bland. Like I said, the animators could have done a little bit better, guys. They could have done a little bit better with the villains. There was even the villain as well that turned into the sealed creature. It was like the mosquito, and he died as well. We don't even know what was his backstory as well. I forgot his name, by the way. I'm just, like I said, they could have done more with him. But it's hilarious, guys. It's just freaking hilarious how they did this anime episode. I'm saying the fight scenes were awesome, but the story itself was going completely horribly, guys. Yikes. Just yikes. But that's it for my rant on this episode, guys. You know, like I said, the fight scenes were, like I said, they were very entertaining nonetheless. You know, Seigi's character, you know, I'm wondering as to what's going to happen in the next episode with Seigi's character. Is he going to get like a new power-up or something along it? And by the way, Colonel Sanders was involved in this episode, which was random. I thought to myself, what the heck, Colonel Sanders? What are you doing here? I'm guessing he's the Deus Ex Machina of this story. Basically, if no one can defeat Princess Aria, nuke him. That's basically what he's going to do in this story. But Like I said, that's it for my rant, guys. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought about this episode. What do you guys think of Seigi's character, guys? What do you guys think of his character? Is he really going to get a power-up? What do you guys think of Izzy following the next episode? And what do you guys think of Princess Adia and the villains, guys? Do you guys think they could have done more justice on the villains? Let me know down in the comments below, guys, what you guys thought about this episode. And as always, guys, have a wonderful day. I hope to see you guys in the next video. But this is Mr. Zed, signing out.